What's up, Mathis? It's your boy Lavis, man, and we back to Keep It 99 review. Just a Fan Wrestling OG, we back. Of course, y'all know if y'all OGs of Just a Fan Wrestling, you know the guy next to me right here, the Afro Coming 765. How you doing there, Tori? Tori, you are muted. But we are talking about Elimination Chamber 2025.
Oh, damn.
Toronto.
I didn't realize I was muted. Ain't that y'all know the spiel though?
Cody didn't. He did in the first 2 minutes for the review. But this is Afro Coming 765. How you doing, Tori?
You already know. I'm doing good. Your local neighborhood scumbag here to the folks that daily dose of dirtbags. Same gimmick, different day, all gas, no brakes, cold hard hot takes, and everything that comes with it. Ready to talk about the improbable happening. I was gonna say the impossible, but it was improbable, but it still happened.
And for a fun fact, I think Cam was actually on the last ever Just a Fan Wrestling. So shout out to the amazing Spider Cam. How are you doing today, my guy?
Amazing Spider Cam here, aka Cam McMahon. And, you know, we just got done watching cinema.
It was a banger. They went 4 for 4. All of the matches were good.
Yeah,
did not expect that. Even the cool down match of Trish and fucking Tiffy versus goddamn Nia and Candace. It was super solid. It was more than super solid.
Solid women's match.
CENA sold his soul. Cody said, "Go yourself, Rob." And that's how we get our road to WrestleMania started. Finally, it got started. We're gonna talk about it. What y'all want to start with first? We don't get
we might as well take it from the top. We'll start with the best women's chamber match that has happened. I know the women's chamber's only been around since 2017, 2018, whatever. But that was the one.
I think the only one you could compare it to was 2018. It's the only one in the same league. But
hell, Alexa Bliss won that one.
This one was amazing. We started
hell of a way to start the show.
We start with Liv Morgan and Naomi. Perfect setup for the story. Jade immediately comes out before they closes the cage door. They are literally in the ring. Naomi looks back shocked. I wish I had a picture, but she looks back shocked. And
Liv Morgan begging off sold the fuck out of that shit though.
She really did. Like just the pure coming out of Naomi. I don't know if y'all noticed. Naomi looked back and looked at Bianca like, you knew she was coming? I like it so good. And Liv just kind of it was not me. I swear to God, it wasn't me. I'm like, that's how you make her look like a star. She come into a cage where they about to wrestle the best women in the world, and she like,
please, but I need a pass, Jay. Just this once. I promise I didn't fucking push you off that loading dock through a car windshield.
Listen, I do a lot of crazy stuff, but it wouldn't be, I swear. And then when she walked up, and the crowd like, oh, it wasn't you? She's like, no, it wasn't. And she hit Naomi. That crowd popped so loud.
No, I think she said, I know it wasn't you.
Oh yeah. And then she hit Naomi. And shout out to Bianca for putting on her acting performance.
Oh yeah. them performance center fucking acting classes they be giving them niggas paid off.
And then the beatdown was epic. And then I didn't expect this part. She slammed the door on her neck, and I'm like, okay, you could. Ladies and how you felt about the Jade interaction?
You know, first and foremost, I need a apology to Triple H. Not from y'all. But
I was about to say, y'all niggas saying he can't book.
Doubting this story. Oh, it's stale. Where's Jade? It's taking too long. I don't care no more. Jade didn't show up on Raw. Relax. You gotta let it cook. They came out at the perfect time. Beat the shit out of Naomi. Selling by Bianca. All worth it. It all made sense. Jay looked like
I was about to say they took the time to look at everybody during that And every bitch in their pod sold the fuck out of that. Put the picture of Alexa Bliss back up.
I'm
She
not
was
gonna
afraid for her life, and she didn't even do nothing.
ever come.
Look at yo.
I literally
When I
said she was like they found another big black one. They found another big black one.
she was like, I just want to go home to my baby, yo. I'm trying to have Ryan Cabrera sing me a song.
Alexa, they got another big black one in NXT. She down there too.
But listen, all this was great payoff for this. Even Liv and Raquel taking the championships, even them getting blamed, all the other stuff. Greatness.
And for Naomi and Liv first. Who she gonna get? You know, we all kind of knew on Naomi. Matter of fact, when it first happened and everybody was saying it was Naomi, she was really
I was going to say, we
people,
said
why would I do that?
I was going to say that the collective internet believed that it was. I mean, if you look at, it just made sense. Fucking Jade gets injured and Naomi gets grandfathered into a championship. You know what I mean? It makes sense.
It was so good. Tori, your thoughts on the beatdown, everything. The way Jade looked, she looked amazing tonight.
Oh yeah, she was in tip top shape, yo. And listen, that's how you book an angle, folks. That's how you pay off an angle. That's how you work a fucking storyline, yo. Think about it. Think about Jade. Jade got injured months and months ago, and whether niggas want to say, "Oh, it's stale, it took too long," whatever, that shit was fucking microwave ready. As soon as we heard her fucking music hit, it was all fresh again.
What can you say? Tone for the whole match.
And for the simple fact of them having Naomi and Liv out there starting first, no, do it.
Yeah.
Try to set you up. First person out of this match was Bayley. Which I saw somebody said, everybody was like, everybody represented the match. Everybody did well. Bayley just thick as hell. He look out there looking thick. I'm like, that's a contribution. That's a contribution.
No, Bayley works some good spots. But
I feel like joking about a Twitter comment for people that don't know.
I feel like Alexa Bliss she shined in this match low key because
I thought she was gonna be rested. That's the way
I did too, honestly. I thought the Rumble probably isn't enough to knock the rust off completely, but she came into the Elimination Chamber fucking. Hey, she looked good. I thought maybe she was gonna for a moment, and that's why this match was so good because there were multiple times in this match where you could have thought any of these bitches could have won except for Naomi. And that's the beautiful thing about wrestling. I mean, listen, everyone had a chance except for her. There was a time during that match where I thought, Bayley. It was still a little while before Bayley got eliminated, but there was a time where you thought any of those women could win this match. I still wanted Roxanne to win, but she looked fucking amazing in there.
Her and Bianca had a great transition in that match. Cam, and then we came up after Bayley. Roxanne was the next person out, eliminated by a Twisted Blitz. Old school. I was excited to see this Twisted Blitz. And then, of course, after that, it was Alexa Bliss and then Liv Morgan with a great exchange between her and Bianca. A lot of great exchange. Liv Morgan was the MVP of this match. I just want everybody to be clear. She took all the hard bump.
Niggas gonna have to acknowledge, low key, Liv Morgan's been the MVP of the women's division for most of 2024.
The yo-yo when she used it like a yo-yo.
Oh yeah, it's fair. It's fair. Like I had my doubts about Liv, but I think Liv after maybe this year deserves a spot in the top 15, maybe even the top 12 of all time.
She's been putting in work this year.
She has. She's been going hard.
Thankfully, we got. I for a second I knew it wasn't gonna happen. I was aware, like, we can't do Rhea again. We can't do Rhea.
Yeah, Rhea and Liv again would have been.
It crossed my mind just for a little bit, and I got terrified. I'm like, no, there is no chance. But at the end of the day, Bianca wins. ends up with a amazing face-off with Rhea Ripley, which led to a face-off with the best women's wrestler in the world, Io Sky.
You know, with that face-off, it doesn't look that bad for a triple threat.
It really doesn't. I thought the same thing when I saw them three sitting there, well, standing there. And look, you cover almost all the color. You cover almost the whole color wheel, yo. All that's missing.
The only issue I have with it is Rhea and Bianca one-on-one is such a money match. But
yeah, it feels like it's so much.
Feud if you add Io.
But
Io and Bianca had a friendly rivalry early in the year, by the way.
I think Rhea and Bianca is the perfect ingredients for a meal, but if you add that little MSG on there for extra flavor, which
MSG makes everything better.
Hey, I'm not mad at it. If it's a triple threat Mania, I'm not mad at it.
Io is literally to me the best women's wrestler in the world right now. Wrestler in the world right now, because every match she puts on.
She's consistent, yo. Consistently good.
She doing consistently smooth. Doing up in Stardom and America. She just gotta get used to the American style. She's still sometimes a little slow to react.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna say she gave Bianca her best match, but it's up there. It's top 5.
It is.
Oh yeah, it's one of Bianca's better ones.
And I'm pretty sure her and Rhea are gonna kill it tomorrow. It's gonna be crazy.
But I wouldn't be surprised they main event it.
I would. But I got a question before we go on to the next part. Do you main event Rhea and Bianca over Jey Uso Gunther?
No. I love it, but Jay's so over, yo. I feel like he deserves a main event. I really do.
I just think so with WrestleMania now. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but there's no way you don't have Roman and Seth if that's a match. Well, it's not a
it's Seth. Listen, it's Roman, Seth, and Punk. That's the triple threat we're getting.
That's not going to main event nothing.
That's hard, dude. That's a hard main event.
Man, that's hard not to main event, honestly. But man, I mean, listen.
Like if the only Jey Uso over, Roman Reigns might be the most.
But hold on, it may not even be the main event because Punk still has the favorite. I don't know what's going on. But to answer that question, I would have Jey main event because he's white hot.
He is, but I'm like, but Roman and Punk might be the only people comparable to his white hot, and they both in the match. I'm like,
yeah, but they ain't telling Punk or Roman to run their intro back.
That is true. What's up, Jedi Mike? We're talking about the PLE Elimination Chamber 2025 in Toronto. Well, we saw Drake, who did not get announced on the show, which was interesting.
Drake had the shades on. He said, "Fuck it, don't announce me."
Yeah. Next matchup, it was a solid match, really good match in the show, but it failed in comparison. But Tiffany Stratton,
it was a good cool down match, yo. You wanted the crowd to simmer down just a little bit after that crazy ass Elimination Chamber. You ain't want them to blow their whole wad before the main event. Pause.
I don't know how I feel about your young champion and a legend being a cool down match.
I want to take the time to say fuck Canada too. Boo the American and the fucking goddamn Star Spangled Banner. Let's see what you niggas do when you're just another territory of America.
I felt the same way, even though I get it for the man who keep dissing your country over and over again. So I get it, but mind your business. Mind your business.
You Canadians do not want this problem, okay? Y'all are too close, and we have too many guns.
All they needed was Brett on the show. We good, but they had the 6 guy on there.
Yo, the 6 guy is crazy.
Cam, your thoughts on this match?
Solid women's match. Trish is just. There's a reason why Trish is top 10 all time. I mean,
she was looking a little choppy in there, though. Let's be honest.
She don't wrestle that.
She pushing.
I know. And I gave her grace too because lots of people that are perfectly good in the ring end up looking choppy when they're working with Nia Jax.
Give her some grace. Tiffany looked fine. Everybody looked fine. It was a fair match. Either I mean, let's just say Tiffy lost. I mean, Trish was going to eat the pin, so whatever. It's
I
fine.
still want to know why they try to pretend like we believe Tiffany Stratton picking up Nia Jax.
It was a fair tag team match.
He clearly was jumping.
No. I don't got nothing negative to say about the match.
I don't know. It was solid.
Yeah,
I had nothing. It was sometimes Nia Jax
perfectly good tag team match.
Yeah, Canada got a female hero in there, so there you go.
I thought Drake was gonna jump in. I did say that on the show. Next up, of course, we had it's only 4 matches. This banger.
El Generico versus Kevin Steen 4, folks.
Bro,
this was crazy.
We did not see blood, but we saw swollen faces.
I was about to say, KO's fucking left eye was swole shut at the end of that shit.
And he had a whip on the middle of his head.
He took a drop toe to barbed wire chairs. I mean,
yeah,
he had like multiple whips on his face. I'm like, that's way more realistic than just bleeding. At least they didn't show him running up on them.
Well, we know why they saved the blood now, but
the rule is still there. Only once a night you can bleed.
I like it that way, though. If everyone bleeds every match, bleeding means nothing.
John Moxley bleed every time he shows up for TV.
And it means nothing.
But this match, they pulled out every old school move they used to do as Kevin Steen and El Generico. They hit all the spots. Some of the spots were nasty. Yo, when the blue thunderbomb on the barbed wire chair, and then when he went up, it stuck on his back.
The multiple blue thunder bombs through multiple tables, yo.
Shout out to them for catching themselves when Kevin Owens couldn't get the second power bomb on the rope, and then he got stuck. And Sammy had to play it off and punch him, and I'm like, Sammy should not be breathing right now. But okay, it's a nice catch because he.
Hey, listen, that wasn't the most egregious non-selling I didn't see tonight. Bianca turned this Jane Cena and didn't sell shit.
Yo, Jane Cena, yo.
It's almost Mania season, Mania season when she turned to Jane Cena.
As far as Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, the best part about this match was pacing. They paced the fuck out of this.
Yeah, match. It was super good. They didn't try and rush anything.
Even though they immediately fought on the outside, it's an unsanctioned match. It's fine, but the pacing of this match is a masterclass of how you pace a long match to keep it interesting.
That's what happens when you get 2 top-tier workers in the ring, yo. Especially 2 that have fucking the kind of chemistry that Sammy and Kevin have.
2024, I said Drew McIntyre was the MVP. So far in 2025, Kevin Owens is 100% MVP right now.
For sure. I don't think it was his first time being MVP. I think he was MVP in 2020.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes was the best match Cody Rhodes been in, and the best rivalry he's been in since he's been champion, outside of Roman.
I agree.
Yeah. And then now he had little time to deal with the Sami Zayn thing. And he made it work. Showing up at his house, looking diabolical, saying it's your fault. I knew your family since you married them, and I saw your kids when they were born. But I won't help them.
That's so crazy.
I put you in a wheelchair. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, you know my favorite angle in wrestling: home invasion angles.
Showing his family from the corner.
Well, this was just short of home invasion.
A little short.
It was a little stalker angle.
Like, I knew your kids since they were born, and I won't help them when you're in a wheelchair. I'm like, great friend.
Hey, hold on. And Afro, long we didn't get a. Oh, you came to my house. We had to move.
Yeah.
Oh,
look, at least he didn't fucking channel his inner Hangman and set it on fire with Sammy and his family in it.
Evan, you came to my house with my family. We had to move.
That's one of the coolest things Hangman did. I give him credit for that. I wish it was Nana house though. I wish you bought it for Nana.
The way the post first went out, it made it sound like he had bought the house for Nana.
The house burning thing, that was masterful right there. The Instagram post and all that stuff. That was pretty good. Pretty good AEW. I like that.
Listen, we do give AEW credit, but They got so bad that they fighting Evolve now. They can't beat NXT, so now they facing Evolve.
Yo, if they lose in the ratings to fucking Evolve, yo.
Zeta still is a star. Y'all better stop. By the way, I do love that show AE, but them young people be wild to bust Bubba Ray and Booker T there. I'm like, y'all are interesting. It's a nice batch y'all got, but
I think I watch it.
The main event,
It's not bad.
Zeta and all them people. It's a dude on there that I promise Bully Ray gonna fight in real life. I promise you they gonna fight in real life before this show over with. Like I can tell he really mad. This ain't even for show. He just really don't like this dude. And he
You talking about the West Coast gangster nigga?
Yeah, the white
the white West Coast gangster nigga.
White West Coast gangster.
You gonna
listen. He's white and he says he's a West Coast gangster, even though he is definitely from the OC. If he is from California.
You gonna see if you watch Bubba Ray wants to fight this man so bad. He probably
Bubba Ray hates this nigga. Like he legitimately.
It's because my job right now, dog. I will not get the NXT interview.
He thoroughly dislikes him.
I like how everybody disliked Bubba Ray being on the show, but imagine Hardcore Holly on that show.
He would. Hardcore Holly would have punched him.
I would say he'd have gave that nigga an Alabama slam on the concrete immediately.
They would have had to fire Hardcore Holly. Not be beating up.
Bob would have been on his way to the unemployment line. Yo,
you can't beat up the college students.
You can't beat up the 19-year-olds.
Yeah, the 19-year-old college students that's on this show. Because they all in college doing NIL deals. You cannot beat them up. So.
Hey, but that one nigga with the missing tooth, yo, they could do something with him. Fucking the nigga from Louisiana or fucking wherever he's from. That nigga
got to get in the ring fast though. Oh, girl, asking Undertaker to use Hell Gates is nasty work.
Yeah, that's disgusting work.
At least she asked. Yeah.
True.
Like, hey, can I use Hell
At least she asked for like the least consistent of Undertaker's moves.
Yeah. But
I give her credit for asking.
But by the way, people's like, why you talking about it? It was part of the show. They advertised all this show. Stephanie McMahon got an episode with Pat McAfee. And the main event.
Yo, listen. Seth Rollins sitting there yelling "die" at fucking CM Punk is so fucking crazy.
It started off with Drew and Seth, which was interesting. Drew and Seth, which was interesting. Drew and Seth.
Yeah, Drew and Seth.
It started out with, which I thought was interesting because that's probably the least like heat between everybody on the show so far. Besides Priest and maybe Punk. So it was interesting to see. They started off with Drew trying to hit the Claymore immediately. Immediately Seth reversed, tried to go into a stomp. They missed. Good transition right there. And everybody slowly getting in the ring. Yeah, everybody slowly getting in the ring. Drew is the first person off as he yells at Cena after a Claymore. Gets a
I love that Drew keeps on getting fucked over, yo. It is so fucking good to me. And just because he does it so well, yo. Like just the pure fucking disgust on his face. He sells that shit to the nine.
I got two things from that. One, Drew getting out first. It kind of put maybe a seed in people's minds. Oh, Drew could be the corporate champion at this point from the rumors, the leaked rumors.
Yeah, because there were leaks that said Drew was going to win.
And then number two, we got no Drew versus Punk in this match. No,
Punk wasn't in the match.
I know we didn't get any of it.
So Drew
either they just said fuck it, we want you to forget about Drew and Punk, even though they're not going to forget about it. Just we're not doing that anymore. We're sticking with the Seth Punk thing. So that's my two things from Drew getting eliminated. Oh, we're definitely doing Drew versus Priest. I'm sure.
Drew will win. Probably give him a win on Mania. Probably. But Drew was obsessed with Cena and just Claymore.
Oh, hold on. We I know we got past. We didn't even mention the return of Randy Orton.
Oh, we did not.
Yeah,
Randy
Randy
Orton,
Yo,
Randy Orton did come back, and then by
Kevin
the way,
got him some extra aura points for rolling back in the ring.
I do appreciate it. He's about to go for the power drive on the cement. He hears the music, does his hand like this, shrugs his shoulder, gets in the ring, and I'm like, listen, for a heel, shout out to that shit.
That's aura.
Dog. I'm like,
no, I mean, or is we about to get it. I mean, we got the tease. I think the tease was better. Teasing a punt.
Yeah,
we get a punt. We get a punt at WrestleMania. We gonna get a punt. At
WrestleMania. He is dropping the knee pad.
Kevin Owens wins by cheating, he gonna get a punt at the end.
You gonna punt him at WrestleMania, and crowd's gonna go crazy.
By the way, as Baron Corbin said,
imagine he showed up to WrestleMania bald.
It's gonna be over with. I get scared for you, boy. Wade Barrett mentioned this. Where's security man? This man, after the match is over, he's trying to power drive the man. Security can't stop him. But as soon as Randy Orton ready for a punt, 15, he could just jump in front of the punt. He should have punted one of them in the head. That would have been great.
And then everybody gets RKO'd and
yeah.
Go home.
Shout out to the referees taking bumps too, though, in that match.
Hey, Lil Nate took a gnarly clothesline and was selling it for the rest of the match.
Yeah. Poor Charles.
One of the goats. Hey, bring back Mike Chioda. Whatever he did, forgive him. Let's get Mike Chioda back.
No, that.
What Mike? What did he do? What did he do?
I don't even know what Mike Chioda.
He's a Trumper and an anti-vaxxer and a fucking. No, we're not bringing back fucking
Mike Chioda.
So is the Undertaker's. They bring him back.
Taking him back.
Or what about that? They brought Undertaker back, Tor.
Sometimes you gotta separate. Sometimes you gotta separate art from artist, yo.
Free Robert.
Yo, come back then.
So sometimes you gotta celebrate. Sometimes you gotta separate art from artist, yo.
Free Robert.
That was not the Listen, it was not the Undertaker endorsing Donald Trump. That was Mark Calloway.
That was Mark Calloway.
That was Mark Calloway.
You could say that was me, Mark Callis, if anything.
No.
We're doing an interview after, so we'll see his reasoning. But we'll get to that in a minute. Next up was Damian Priest getting a Claymore after he eliminates Drew McIntyre, which leads to him getting put out
by Logan Paul with a super sick frog splash off the fucking top of the pod.
His inner RVD.
Yo, but he hit that shit, and the space was not that great. I didn't think he was going to be able to get full extension on the frog splash.
It looked better than RVD's when he did it. So
yeah, well, that's because RVD fucking didn't get full extension when he did that shit. He sort of you could tell that he was a little timid about fucking kicking out fucking before he hit because of how close they were. But if Logan's proved to us anything, it's that he's ready to commit to the bit, yo. That nigga doing crazy
Logan
shit.
Paul is the next person out, by the way, and I want to give Logan credit. He got that crowd to hate him in that match throughout that.
Yo, when he came out with the American flag, I was like, yeah, nigga, fuck you Canadians.
And then right now, OVO, humble. And the crowd said, fuck you, I think he was looking at Drake too, but I couldn't tell which angle he was at. So I was like, he said OVO, humble.
Drake was on a hard camera, so.
Yeah, he was in the spot where you thought he might get in it, but he did not.
I saw him and Yachty behind Wade Barrett. So I don't know which spot he was in, but I saw him say OVO and humble. So I was like, if he see Drake and do that to Drake, that's hilarious if he did. The crowd hated him. It was random points in the match when you thought they were gonna cheer for something. They were cheering. No, they were just booing Logan.
Fuck you, Logan.
Over and over again. And I'm like, yo, you did your job tonight, sir.
And I want to say this. I think Logan Paul has some of the best working punches in wrestling.
He does.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't put him number one.
He can get some lessons. He can get some lessons.
How y'all feel about the Logan Paul?
I think he did his part. No one thought Logan was going to win the chamber. And he made sure to show off while he was in there. That's all you can do.
And he got the heat from the crowd, which I don't think nobody else was really getting heat because even though Drew a heel, people love Drew.
Yeah, I was gonna say
in the match, which you needed because I think wasn't it all baby faces at the time, and then Drew, which kind of like we love you.
Yeah.
So, next up, then we got to the final three, which got everybody excited because they were worried about Logan Paul or somebody.
Yo, CM Punk and John Cena jumping Seth Rollins is crazy.
and then did the throwback.
The GTS into the AA is disgusting.
By the way, and then we got a classic reversal finish, put they finish on each other, kick out between Cena while Seth was knocked out from the double team. They put their finishes on each other. They put their submission finishes on each other, and they put like a small little classic old school Cena Punk match, which people were excited for. Got the crowd into it. The crowd got really hot for that, excited about that match.
Yeah, they were into it.
Seth threw Cena through the pod, and then obsessing over Cena rather than trying to pin him, which is another personal obsession. It's a theme between the three heel. Well, Seth is probably heel now at this point. But between the three, Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre, and Seth Rollins, they always bring it up on that. If he didn't be obsessed with trying to show off, he would have won. He could have thrown him out, pinned him, and won him, and got him out the way.
Yeah.
Which other end up, as Tori said, that the GTS of the AA.
All she wrote for good old Seth freaking Rollins.
And then we got again Cena Punk. Punk was at the end of the rope. When I saw the stunt, when I saw that camera angle of his head hanging out the rope, I said, "Oh, I know what this is."
When I saw that the door was still open, I was like, okay. They ain't closed the chamber back up yet.
Which was the bane of my existence because it's Tori no.
But WWE do what they do well is expert camera angles.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Pam, you ain't in the just a fan group chat, but I was saying how they please Roman coming out because I know it's gonna be the triple threat if he don't come out, and it's gonna be the triple threat because CM Punk is not letting that go, and Roman's not gonna let Seth go. So they hinted at the Royal Rumble. They kind of gave us maybe something different, but we got it. Cam, how you feel about the match itself? Cena ends up winning the match because he puts him in the STFU.
He put his ass in a real SCFU.
As Seth Rollins
made that nigga go to sleep, yo.
As Seth Rollins with the swollen nose tell him
die. I think
die.
I had an issue with the beginning of the match, but I think I gotta watch the match over again to like appreciate it. But the ending of the match was really good, and we got to give CM Punk some credit. He's playing ball right now. So,
yep.
So let's give him some grace. I thought he was going to win the chamber still, but Seth did his job. I guess we're getting something with Seth Roman and Punk.
I think CM Punk think he if I'm looking at that match.
Overall, the match was great. Not the best men's chamber I've seen, but as far as pushing a storyline to get to WrestleMania, then yeah, it was one of the best.
Yeah, they worked.
And congratulations to Punk. Punk is playing ball. So
niggas thought it wasn't gonna happen. They thought that he was gonna be prima donna Phil.
But listen,
he's playing ball in a good way. If you can see this division, wait till the end of the show. Like, all right, I got you.
Listen, if playing ball is, I could go against Cody Rhodes in the main event, or I could possibly go against Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins in the main event.
A possible main event, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say there weren't too many low points for that. He was sort of in a win-win situation. Either way, he was being
the only lose is like, CM Punk, Logan Paul at WrestleMania. No, I don't know.
Yeah, no, we don't want that. I want that a lot. I want that at some point in time, but not at Mania.
I want to shout out them for teasing that because they teased that a lot.
Right.
CM Punk versus Logan Paul. But once I saw Seth put that boot to, I was like, we 100% not getting that. I know what this match is gonna be.
We gotta appreciate Seth Rollins' pettiness.
Oh yeah, he hates that nigga.
And
with a passion.
we end the show with the one
Travis Scott.
and the only moment. Ain't it?
That definitely ain't it. Oh my God.
We end it with so John Cena's still in the ring, and then we hear there are more than one royal family. And then he comes out, and I'm like, Cena's still in the ring. And I'm looking back at it because I'm looking at the previews on the as they get ready for the thing. Cena was overly excited, like fakely excited, for him to be out there. Hey man, we gonna do that thing. I'm like, I should have known right there. Did y'all notice that? How
No,
excited Cena was?
but he was like that at the Rumble. Like he's like not taking his last year seriously. Like he over like giddy about being in the ring with. I guess in the ring with Punk and Roman and all this other stuff. I guess you.
Because let's be honest, that whole chamber match, John Cena just looked happy to be there.
Right. I think for the better part of a year and a half, he just looked happy to be there. Even with Roman, him and Roman at SummerSlam, he just looked happy to be there. But this is similar. This is similar.
He just came out to the press conference, sat down, took the mic off,
dropped it, and left.
Mic drop. And left.
That's crazy. He did too. That nigga literally just.
We are going to witness 30 days of cinema of what John Cena and The Rock can pull off as heels, without Travis Scott, of course.
Listen,
yes.
Travis
Scott out of this.
By the way, I do like the Fiend song, but he comes out. I don't know if y'all noticed this. He looks at The Rock and he copies everything The Rock does. And I'm like, is he The Rock's Prince Nana?
The Rock's Prince Nana is fucking crazy.
Did you see him in the corner when Cody said no? He did this. He sprayed the stage. He did this. Tori, did he not do the stage all around him? And then like got
he saged everything.
And then he saged Cody after. And by the way, this is a funny angle because we didn't get this angle. And this is, by the way, this is not WWE content. This is literally a fan. So shout out to the fan. Look at this.
He smacked the shit out of him.
I did not see that angle because it was from the other angle on TV.
Yo.
And then he saved
Travis Scott took his own liberties. He's just like, I'm going to smack this shit out of you.
Mania dog. Hey, The Rock walking around with Travis Scott just doing sage and everything would be hilarious.
Travis Scott got to eat at Crossroads now, yo. After seeing that,
you gotta get his receipt.
Yeah, that nigga got hit across. That nigga gotta get hit at the Crossroads. Bone Thugs and Harmony style. You gotta get him there.
But so I did want to do like a top 10 thing, just like of that segment because it was so good. But I'll let you finish introducing it because we just.
But we can do a top 10. But it's so much in that scene from Travis Scott mocking The Rock. He sat there and looked at Cody, looked up and down, walked in his ear, looked at him, and then walked around to John Cena and did the same. I'm like, what is Travis Scott doing? He walked around and felt like this.
He's literally just there.
Exactly.
I keep saying every time I think about him, like he just doing random motions, like he Prince Nana himself. He not like he not as good with like as a match. He just like.
You were just waiting for him to start fucking.
I need to sage the ring down every time he comes out.
You know what I want to just sage everything.
And that sage shit is all fucking Pat McAfee's fault. Because when that nigga came out with Jey Uso smoking the doink, he was like, "Oh, let me." He smoked Travis Scott with the sage.
Yo, Travis Scott.
Oh, that's a nice callback. If that's what he did.
Did y'all notice?
That's the only person that called it sage. It was only Pat McAfee because he didn't want to say weed.
Did y'all notice that when Cody said no, he lit up a blunt?
I was gonna say he was like, "We smoking on that American Nightmare pack, nigga."
But
American Nightmare pack.
But The Rock comes out after them. The Rock comes out after. He walked slowly, which infuriated Monterey.
Yeah, that nigga was pissed. He was like, "Why is this nigga taking so long to get to the fucking ring?"
Which infuriated Monterey, which made it better.
Yeah.
He gave this weird. I promise you, I thought he was gonna say, "I want your mind, your body, and your soul." I thought he was gonna say body. I promise you.
I thought he was too. I was like, this nigga's trying to fuck you.
He said, "I want your mind. I want your body,
soul." And then he said soul again, though. He said, "I want your soul in its entirety."
Yeah, and then he asked Cody the question, "Hug me
and embrace me as a brother."
and embrace me." And then Cody gave the spiel, which I knew once he said it. I sold my soul a long time ago to these people.
To this ring.
And these people a long time ago. Go fuck yourself, Rock. And I'm like, yo, that got me lit.
No bleeps, no nothing. We're gonna let it ride.
Yeah, it's a PLE, nigga.
Yourself, Rock. And then, but the Rock did threaten him like, your role can end tonight.
Yo, he said the dream can die again. I was like, that's cold.
He did say the dream can die again. I'm like, that. What? Why?
R.I.P. Dusty, yo.
It's literally his dad's death day is on this belt, and he said die again. That's crazy. And then John Cena was like, that's what I'm talking about. And then he was like, we ain't going with you. And then he did a dap, and then his face gets serious. And The Rock said, he did the neck cut.
He did this weird like up his face thing too that I don't understand. Like he went like, I was like, what the fuck? How hard is it just to?
And then John Cena's face turned serious, and then he low blows him in the weirdest way. He was short, but he did. And then they proceed to whoop his.
They did. They packed him up, yo.
Just whoop his candy ass. Travis got smacked the dog shit.
So fucking crazy, yo.
I had to tell him to please, man, because ain't no way this man.
No, but did you guys see John Cena guiding fucking Travis Scott into the fucking top? Well, trying to for the final camera shot. I was like, hell no.
Yeah, because he was walking forward, and then he's like, "Hey, you got."
And then Travis was trying to get extra and like make Cody look in his eyes and shit. So fucking John had to push him back down.
This is the scene
you are not the wrestler.
Travis Scott was supposed to be in the middle, but he was all the way to the left, and so John had to lead him back and say, "Hey, we need you right here, so the angle in the picture can be taken."
Leave that nigga in the house next time.
Yeah, he ain't gotta come. Him and his new age hard look. After smacking Cody like that, I feel like Travis Scott needs to defend that fucking new age hardcore title he's carrying around.
Him and R-Truth at Mania.
Yo, opener.
Yo, he gonna go in. He gonna go in John Cena's locker room with the one with all the whiskey, the bottles of tequila and shrimp. And Travis Scott gonna tell him to get out. And then R-Truth gonna steal his necklace.
Hey, listen, look, the worst thing, what happens if John Cena shows up in a Versace vest?
That is funny. Y'all know, because of course on the other show, Swerve is fighting for Nana's jacket because Ricochet said,
who gives a fuck?
R.I.P. Jimmy Rave, though. R.I.P. Jimmy Rave, who's the nigga that owned the coat.
Hey, Cam, what Ricochet say? You'll never get this jacket back. I turned my HBO Max off instant. I said, get this shit on my TV.
I'm so mad at everybody saying, oh, Ricochet's cooking right now.
Yo, I've called out so many niggas on Twitter for just lying about that.
Yeah. No. You never gonna get this jacket back.
If that's cooking, then I don't know what the fuck's going on.
But Cam, you said you had a top 10 for
the ending segment for the cinema.
How good the 7 was? You get top 10.
Number 10 is just the entrance of Travis Scott with The Rock, just doing just the most.
Fiend.
That sounds hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Number 9, The Rock. I want it all.
9.
Come embrace me. I want your soul. I want everything.
I like you and I want you. We can do this the easy way. We can do this the hard way. The choice is yours.
We're going
Ordered up for a reason, boy.
Cena's facial expressions the whole time because he's just not serious about anything before he turned heel, obviously. But
yeah.
Number 7, the low blow. Like he said, it could have been better. I would have just put your arm.
He was so short looking when he did it.
Put your arm underneath the junk and do it the old school way. But kick it, Dick Kick City.
Dick Kick City is crazy.
Number 6, no rock bottom, no nothing. I would appreciate a rock bottom or something. But hey,
I like the vibe though from that. Like rock, it makes. I feel like it sort of puts that thought that John Cena is the Rock's guy. He ain't got to do nothing because John Cena is his.
Other than that, number 6 is John Cena taking the tie and choking out Cody Rhodes the same way Dan got fired.
Fire me, nigga. That's what he was saying. Fire me, I dare you.
The top five, we gotta go. Travis Scott staging down the ring, too good. Love it, loved all
that shit is crazy.
Number 4, fuck off, just let it ride, cool. 3, Cena's face, obviously.
Yo,
heel,
Stone Cold, and not Steve Austin.
Kind of Steve Austin, kind of.
Number 2, The Rock is pulling all this off. And we got one of the biggest swerves. Whatever you predicted it. And number 1,
Monte actually did call it. Yo, that nigga went all the way through the group chat to find where he fucking said that shit.
We saw the screenshot. And number 1, obviously, Travis Scott smacking this shit out of Cody.
I'm glad I got the video.
That shit is crazy.
He picked up Cody's head. What are the 5 fingers? Say to the face.
So me and Travis might have to talk after this.
Yeah, like you gotta get we gotta listen. It's wrestler's court after that, cause that's crazy, nigga.
Man, it sounded off in the ring too. I was looking for the image and I was like, wow. I said,
Undertaker gonna give him 100 lashes.
He's got to buy all the boys fucking booze for a month.
A month is crazy.
Hey, remember what he did to fucking goddamn Teddy for selling the boys Viagra that he was getting for free? He made them buy them niggas drinks for like fucking a month, damn near.
I ain't gonna lie, I was actually shocked that Travis Scott was still there. I thought he was gonna leave after he came, but he kept walking the ring.
Why are you still there?
That was my thought too. I was like, what the fuck is this nigga even doing here?
Why is he in the ring? I ain't Cody Rhodes in the face. Look at him on the side like this.
And that nigga stole fucking Seth Rollins' way of carrying the belt around because he thought he was hard.
It will. But some other things I want to know. Shout out to AEW. They got a lot of love tonight from WWE in terms of Sasha Banks getting mentioned by Michael Cole a lot while Bayley was in the ring. Chris Jericho been saying he basically invented the Elimination Chamber and has the most eliminations in the Elimination Chamber. And of course, Daniel Bryan getting the nod.
I want to give a shout out to fucking Michael Cole for fucking mentioning the goddamn superhero death match in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla between fucking Kevin Steen and El Generico. You know I'm popped for that shit.
And also, I want to say this: Karen Cross, his work on Twitter has been amazing. He does not get low on TV, but
he does not breaking bats with jiu-jitsu moves on Twitter.
Bro,
he did an interview on Busted Open not too long ago. And they asked him who his dream opponent right now would be. And, he went through the whole thing. I don't want to say it because then it's my idea. And if it's my idea, the WWE doesn't want to do it. But then he was sort of smooth because he was like, all I'm going to say is watch the clock because sooner or later it's going to be clobbering time. And I was like, okay. Nice, simple, to the point. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. I mean, I'm sure we can get Karrion Kross versus CM Punk at some point, but...
Right.
Question to deal with The Rock: does Cody Rhodes send Stone Cold some more beers because it didn't work last time?
Look, he might have to call Mean Mark Callis.
Because last time Stone Cold them beers
again.
Somebody sent me some beers. They were like, Cody. And then we never heard about that again. And Stone Cold did not show up.
Hey, we gotta make a new Cody alliance. He already used Undertaker. He didn't call Austin this time, but he gotta call Austin this time.
But
it was a really good elimination chamber, yo. Like
excellent elimination.
It was amazing. The whole card. And it wasn't fucking 8 hours long like goddamn an AEW pay-per-view feels.
The hottest.
Four matches.
Situation. 4 matches.
4 matches, yo.
I say Seth Rollins looks like a Pokemon.
No, Seth Rollins came out dressed as Ivan Ooze, yo. That nigga came out. Hey, but them sunglasses were hard than a bitch, yo. I ain't gonna lie.
They were, but
them sunglasses were stupid hard.
But last thing, what y'all prediction for WrestleMania? Which gonna be the main events of WrestleMania? Any matches you saw that we don't know that or we don't perceive yet that's coming? Real quick.
Man, I can't call it right now.
It's too up in the air, yo. This John Cena angle has changed the whole landscape, yo. It's hard to tell.
I do think it. Shout out to The Rock for randomly showing up and making. Because I saw people saying, "Listen, this Mania don't feel like a Mania build up. Now we fully in effect now."
Yeah, I was gonna say there ain't no saying that now.
That was good. Thank you.
Listen, let them cry now.
Unfortunately,
but I want to ask you guys this though. Do you guys think John Cena is getting his 17th championship?
He gonna get it this year.
Okay, I can see that. I don't know if he gets it at Mania, but I think he could get it this year.
Yeah, I think he gonna get it this year. But I don't know if they do the angle of. I don't know. They can go a lot of ways with this. I don't know which way they can go. They can go with The Rock, show him Hollywood, and now he's famous like The Rock. He understands how The Rock feels.
He gets it.
Hollywood, so he can go Hollywood Cena. Or it could be like, I just straight up sold my soul.
Listen, if John Cena shows up with a fucking black do-rag and some fucking sunglasses, it's cooked.
He start wearing Versace, like you said, with like The Rock.
I was about to say, this nigga wearing fucking vintage Versace shirts and shit next time we see him.
Start wearing Peacemaker shit.
That nigga comes out with the Peacemaker helmet on.
We wanted Homelander, but we got Peacemaker.
Yeah. Damn. Niggas still gotta wait for the Code Blander.
I did think about this. I do want to, in the prediction thing, I do want to put this out in there. Because this reminds me of the Cena Cody thing. It reminds me of Hogan Rock. Y'all think we can see a double turn at WrestleMania? That's the last thing I ask, unless y'all got a question.
Nah, no double turn.
Nah, nope, I don't think so.
Double turn would be fire because if he wins, the crowd might still cheer. That's the one thing I worry about.
He's gonna have to put in some work to try and get consistent boos. Because half of the crowd was cheering as Cody was getting whipped by The Rock.
That's why I would tell him. I feel like just because they know it's the end. It's gonna be hard for people to cheer. That's why I was like, he gonna have to like move his way in through some political thing or something. But I like the way it was executed. A double turn wouldn't be out the question for me in my mind, but it'd be hard to do. But technically, The Rock and Hogan wasn't supposed to be a double turn, but it happened because of
definitely
what
happened.
Because the crowd booed The Rock, so they're like, "Oh, double turn." Then.
I think that might be too many hats, though. We don't need a hat on a hat on a hat. Sometimes you just gotta work. Sometimes you just gotta work the angle you got, especially when it's as good as this angle. You ain't gotta put no extra on it, yo. Fucking heel John Cena is fucking an angle all into himself. You don't need nothing extra. You don't need nothing fucking crazy. Just let that nigga cook.
Unless it happens, of course, naturally, and then you like,
yeah. But I think John Cena gonna have to do some work to get consistent moves. Unless we know the WWE crowd is willing to play ball though. They will boo this nigga just so it looks good.
Half of them. Half of them.
Yeah.
That's what we saw half of them. And y'all got anything y'all want to talk about from this PLE? What y'all think? Before we do EO or Rhea tomorrow, who y'all got? I didn't say this last night.
Rhea at this point.
No triple threat. I feel that.
It's gonna be a triple threat. Probably, I think it's gonna be a triple threat. That's just best for business.
I don't know.
If Rhea wins, it's kind of hard to do, right?
Yeah, if Rhea beats her, then the triple threat makes no sense. But I don't know. I don't see Rhea dropping the title on a random Raw, even if it's the Raw after Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, that's all I got. Anything else?
This nigga Rock kills me. This nigga just said Travis Scott smoke with some Terramana. It's over. Oh, hell no.
Cam, got anything else?
Not at all. We just witnessed cinema.
Yeah, that's a movie, niggas.
Afrocoming765. Where can they find you?
Of course, you can find me at Afrocoming765 on all platforms. You can catch me Wednesdays on the Blood Cartels Roundtable. You can catch me Thursdays here on Keep It 99 for casual conversations. Fridays with the amazing Spider Cam for Friday Night Year, and Saturdays on Make It Make Sense. You know the vibe. Something flagrant, something inflammatory.
Of course. Cam, where can they find you?
Blood Cartel everywhere on social media. Roundtable on Wednesdays, Friday Night Year on Fridays. You catch Joe Made first time on there talking wrestling with us. And then, we'll be at BlurCon this week. If you see us, come say hi.
Just know Cam is day drinking.
Well, yeah.
I do appreciate everybody for coming through. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, all that stuff. If you want us to do more wrestling shows, let us know. But go to Friday Night Year. They do wrestling. Go over there. Subscribe right now. This is what they do. We will review media. We review all kind of media, but when I feel like we do got a few things coming. We're going to finish Spider-Man. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man going to do a full review on the season when it ends. We do have Daredevil coming soon, so be ready for that review. We got Novocaine.
They cooking on Daredevil right now. At least for the previews right now.
That boring.
Yeah, the previews do look sick as fuck.
Him and Bullseye in the stairwell. Oh my goodness.
It looks insane. You'll see me and Afro coming. I don't know if he'll do Daredevil with me, probably, but I think that show with the House of the Game of Thrones,
House of the Hedge Knight. The
Hedge Knight is coming out. I think this year, so you'll see that. So we got a lot of shows coming. Power will be back, so you'll see me and Unico. So
yeah, y'all might have to wait till next year for that. But Hot D is coming back eventually.
So subscribe right here. More shows. We'll talk about it. Go to the Overall 99 Anime channel. I will do some more manual reviews. I think I will do Catastrophic Necromancer up next. There's a lot of Necromancer shows. And
you should do a review on Ordeal, yo. That shit's cooking right now. Ordeal's going stupid.
Ordeal is an insane mom.
I was gonna play Monster Saturday Night, but I came on here. Glad I did. Old man's ready for bed.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Monster Hunter. I saw it had 1 million concurrent players on Steam.
On Steam, yeah. Niggas was in it.
I think it's the 8th highest all time.
And then don't forget GM mode.
Oh yeah, because 2K25, we get Zelman.
I had to ask, are y'all getting on it? Because if it's so, I'll buy it. If not, I'll wait.
No, we I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna get the Bloodline thing so we can play it a week early.
I was about to say we do GM mode. Fucking, we each take a brand and see who wins.
If you want to do GM mode with us, hop on. I'll stream that.
Bet. But I'll say I'll get it early if y'all get on it. If not, I'll wait another week or two. I'll get it whenever. There's a lot of games coming out right now. I still got to beat Avowed. Another thing, y'all probably see me stream it sometime soon. I'm gonna get back into streaming on Twitch and Overall 99 Gaming, where you can watch Unico do 12-hour streams with no sound.
Yeah.
No sound.
No audio. Just this nigga playing fucking Final Fantasy 7.
No sound either. It's no sound.
No audio, yo. Just this nigga playing fucking Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth in silence.
Hey, hit the delete. Hit the delete on that.
I gotta go on there and delete all them. Then he have a video that say
Delete the file. Delete the
it say
file.
end screen for like 12 hours. I'm like, what is this, Joe?
Yeah, he literally just left the stream going, yo.
He forgot to close it as he went to work. And I'm like, Joe, what is this?
Hey, he might have got a couple followers off that. Fuck it.
I ain't know my phone. They probably damn what is this? Like, I'm never coming to this overall now again. But I will be on Twitch too, probably. Kick, maybe. I don't know. Kick got too much stuff going on. They might put me in jail for being on Kick at this point. But I appreciate y'all for watching. This is basically old school Just a Fan Wrestling. Keep it 99, the review show. Go follow Friday Night Year. They do this every Friday.
We do.